This is the road leading to NTA UMUAHIA. Very close is NTA premises. Just the red gate here is NTA premises. By the left hand side is a dump site. All the works in UMUAHIA and its environs have been dumped here. And this has been posing a serious health hazard to NTA staff. No one goes without a staff falling sick. And even the villagers are not even left out. They are even crying and lamenting that this dump site be removed so that they can breathe fresh air. Since the establishment of NTA UMUAHIA in the year 2001, the station has continued to witness setback. The worst of it is the siting of a refuse dump by the state government very close to the entrance gate of NTA UMUAHIA, a situation that has made the entrance of NTA UMUAHIA impossible for her staff and their work premises unconducive for them to discharge their duties.
Look at the road that we will pass through when we are coming to work. You have to walk through the bushes to enter the office. You can imagine, this is the dustbin. This is NTA UMUAHIA, just a stone throw. It's so disheartening. We cannot breathe well, and it's as if we are being punished for working in NTA UMUAHIA. How can they cite a dump site road just within our compound? This is the road I have to pass through to come into the office premises. It's sickening. It's sickening, and they are killing us gradually.
When I was posted to this place, I used to hear that there was a dustbin at the back of NTA, but these days they've drifted to the level that they are blocking our entrance. So it is really posing a health hazard. Like every week, one or two of our staff members here normally go to hospital because of the health challenges it is posing. Then secondly, all these scavengers, every day we hear of theft here because there are people stealing our things in NTA here. So it is really pathetic. I'm calling on government to come and do something so that NTA will be rescued.
Even Usukwe community, which is a host community of NTA UMUAHIA, where the dump site is located, has continued to lament their ordeal since the sighting of the dump site.
I'm caterpillar, they push the thing they disturb us well. They make us, even flies, they disturb us, they allow us to breathe well.
Let the government remove it from here so that we have we'll be free from all this, from contamination.
Usukwe women at several locations have protested against the ugly incident, while calling on the state government and relevant authorities to please, as a matter of urgency, relocate the dump site, which has imposed serious health hazard and security threats on them.
It discourages us from coming to work as at when due because of the hazardous or the stench from dump sites is enormous. Most of my colleagues have been sick, internal problems and diarrhea. It has allowed scavengers to come into our various stations to steal. We have a recent theft in NTA UMUAHIA. The theft is from the scavengers that have been hovering around this place. Offices are here, government officials are here, federal civil service, and even there's a football academy in front of the dump site, and also the community is also suffering. I want the government to relocate the dump site.
My name is Chidem Matasi. I'm a staff of Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Channel 2101. It's sickening. I feel working in NTA UMUAHIA is like I'm being punished, that I should be in this kind of environment. This is what I have to pass through. I will go through that bush and pass round before entering this place. You dressing up and have to pass through this. Can we breathe in NTA UMUAHIA? We can't breathe here. I don't know what our offense is.
What caught our attention to this is how it affects the vulnerable. And at my left-hand side here, we have an academy that houses children, and the children live here and have their studies here. And at this point in time, their health is at stake, considering the dump site that is sited opposite them. Now, the persons with disability also find it difficult to access their farmland. As you can see at my right-hand side, very close to the dump site, is their farmland, and they also have a means. Their means of livelihood is also dependent on this place. Now, how would a disabled person find a way to go to the farmland, farm, And even at the back of this dump site, it's always very difficult to access this place. Now, the issue, considering what you could see as a palliative work, is that the people are not even comfortable with it. And the reason is simple. They are just pushing this dump to the side, and they are not bringing a permanent solution to it. And that is what the people are not very comfortable with. They want it evacuated so that the people can have access to their farmland. Or better still, let them push it to the borough pit that was created initially for them, that should serve the purpose of this dump site.
Okay, my name is Obonia Okereke, General Manager of ABIA State Environmental Protection Agency, and I'm also the head of the Emergency Task Force for the Special Kingdom of UMUAHIA, set up by Dr. Alex Kuti. Maybe was on May 30th. So that dump site has been existing, was negotiated by the outgoing government, and it's been in use since 2018. And the arrangement from day one was that it's a very big pit. The arrangement from day one was that trucks will drop refuse on the road and the bulldozer will push it into the pit. But for whatever reasons, the past government stopped doing that for about 3 years now. That made trucks that were dropping refuse not to be able to push it into the pit. So the refuse that was dropped on the road and accumulated and went for as far as 2 kilometers long. So that was what we met there. And of course, before, since the early part of this year, they've not been cleaned up. That's why there was accumulation of refuse in UMUAHIA. So when we resumed duties on May 31st, we started cleaning. And because there was already an overflow, we couldn't get to the dump site. That's a proper pit itself. That's what we met. And since then, we've been trying to find ways to resolve it. We could have gone them, could have been able to resolve it before now, but there were some, let me call it sabotage, so to say, from within, from opposition, you know. And then we resisted the sabotage. Unfortunately, the rain became very, very heavy. And because they're dealing with terrain that is not very strong, and also waste is very, very corrosive. It decomposes fast. That was.
Speaking while performing the exercise, Governor OTTI promised that the road project will be executed with standard drainage system and street lights that will stand the test of time. The decision to expand the road to 6 lanes, according to the governor, is to unlock the economic potentials of UMUAHIA, the state capital, as well as open up the city to greater economic opportunities.
And the idea is that once you enter ABIA State, you know you have entered ABIA. The whole idea is to decongest and remove traffic that is not necessary.
The governor further announced that his administration has commenced payment of compensation to owners of the 130 structures marked for demolition, as all the monies required to pay compensation have been provided.
So if you have not received your own compensation, it may just be a bureaucratic issue that must be resolved within the week. But the money is sitting in the bank, waiting for you. We believe that we shouldn't inflict injury and discomfort on our people.
Governor OTTI, while calling on the construction company handling the project to ensure they deliver at the stipulated time, called on residents of the area to continue to support the good intentions of the government. He also announced his plans to replicate same project at the Imo River, Umueka, Obikabia, Umwene, Ukebu Road to Aba, down to Ikotekbene Road as alternative into Akwa Ibom State to decongest Aba, the commercial nerve center of the state. In UMUAHIA, Ifeoma Ndu Okoli, NTA News.